Alright, hey everyone, welcome to another Wildewitch RP Live Play TTRPG session. What is Wildewitch RP? Well, that's me, Faye, Game Master and Storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We're a couple who love sharing stories, so much so that we quit our day jobs and created our own company. That way we could create high quality and exciting TTRPG experiences full-time and share them with you. And today, we're playing D&D. This session features our Stygian Turn finale, a tense, terrifying story set in our very own Velenara campaign world, where the cold northern city of Arlecha is overrun by carnivorous undead. Perhaps this session will answer the questions of, will our heroes survive this apocalypse? Or will they be devoured and transformed into horrific monsters? But before we can answer those questions, we do need to address that we do have several of the incredible players here at the table who have joined us on our grand endeavor. If you want to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us. You can ask in chat or hop over to our Discord to find out more information. But speaking of our awesome players, it's time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, Game Master and Storyteller. With me is Sirenscape, bringing all of our background music and sound effects. It is a fantastic and affordable sound collection that you can find at sirenscape.com. Now we get to meet our courageous, daring heroes to see if they survive this, it seems, everlasting apocalypse and crisis. So why don't we get an introduction, starting with Callus.
Hello, my name is Brent. I will be playing Callus Darkwind. He is an Air Genasi rogue with a thin build who is new to Arlecha, on assignment from his guild. He had previously spent time scouring the city's taverns for signs of a contact, while keeping a close eye on the guards and their patterns. Since the outbreak started, he's nearly lost an arm, but has completed his guild's assignment while staying alive. Next step is to escape.
Hell yeah. Next up for our introductions, why don't we learn of Anansi?
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I'm playing Anansi. She's a goblin rogue. She just wants to get out of here with her dad. Listen, I haven't been here for introductions like ever, so I don't have one for her.
Totally fine. Well then, now let's get a introduction for Zanilla.
Hi, I'm Radiant, and I'm playing Zanilla, who is a Goblin Grave Cleric, level 3. Level 3! I have like 3 spell slots left, and she noticed something that happened last episode that Callus did, and she's freaking out about it, but she hasn't had time to deal with it.
Alright. We do have another one of our players joining us at a later time. That will be for Scrungle, our Goblin Barbarian. Unfortunately, we do have a missing player this day, but no worry. We will make sure that Walk gets a very narratively satisfying story. However, the dice might decide that be. So, with that, we are set to dive into our session. Zombies pour in to the entrance hall of the cathedral. A lot has happened. Zanilla, you have witnessed something here. Of course, you do not quite have time to process it, but you've not had time at all since the outbreak. The fighting begins to, oh shoot. Let me fix that real quick. Someone has notified me. There we go. I have some technical delays on my end.
I don't like that.
You don't like the technical delays? Oh,
I don't like them. loser.
You all will gain a +1 AC by way of chat here as well, while we are in this quick little break. But
Thank you, Connor.
yes. As the zombies pour in, the fight quickly devolves into a act of survival. The city's guard are trying to organize an escape, but also hold off on what just happened here. Using the chaos, Malacrius immediately casts a Misty Step. He teleports out of the main sanctuary, for those of you that are familiar with the magic, at least. Others just see him disappear, and may be able to, once things calm down, understand what sort of magic would be utilized here. But he is gone. You all have been abandoned. And now, we come to your turns. You all will be acting in a team initiative here. There are plenty of objectives that you can try and follow. You can assist in the barricading of the entrance. You can try and rally the survivors to do more than just cower. You could try and save your own skin. Be out of here before anyone else. But you are free to act with your actions, your bonus actions, your movements, anything like that, in any order on your team's turn. Which we'll begin with. What do you do, survivors?
So is the crowd around us like panicking? Are there actual undead creatures inside of the cathedral?
Yes. The front doors were burst open. The zombies are spilling into the cathedral as we speak. So it is chaos here. Most of the people in the cathedral are just civilians. They have no training. You do have a few militia here that are trying to assist, but it is a panic here. If you are wanting to perhaps have the best odds of survival, the crueler route would be to focus on finding an escape yourself, or to organize some of the chaos into fighting back against what is happening.
Callus is just kind of wade through the crowd back towards the goblins here. Well, friends, I think maybe it's time we leave. And then he's gonna shoot a kebab arrow into a zombie.
All right, go ahead. Give me an attack roll then.
I give him a look with my eyes like super wide.
He's not acknowledging that. It's a 17.
All right, yeah, you definitely hit a zombie, and it does seem to get some of the closer ones, sort of tearing into that one, trying to get at the meat, unaware that they are attacking one of their own.
I can't leave yet.
What do you need to do?
It's just kind of a look to Callus, hoping that he understands I have people, and
You're
I'm
dead.
I'm gonna start moving through legs, trying to find Kion.
Roll me a investigation check. As Anansi moves through the legs of the people here, pushing aside those that are starting to move in their panic and their struggles, what is Zanilla doing?
staring at Callus with my eyes like huge, but realizing that Anansi's walking away, and I just kind of grab Scrungle's hand and go after, try to go after Anansi.
Yeah, easy enough to follow Anansi. I mean, you know who she is. With a 14, Anansi, you would see Kyan. He's trying his best to stay in a defensive position, but you can see he's still, of course, wounded, missing that hand, and just holding a dagger ready to strike should anything get too close that is unfriendly.
I'm just gonna grab his cloak and start pulling, walking back.
Okay. As you grab the cloak, there's a moment, but his eyes soften from that readiness when he sees that it is you. And then, of course, he would notice where Zanilla has hold of Scrungle, sort of walking right towards you.
We can't fight this. We have to go.
I think that's very wise.
Alright, so as you are now in a attempt to try and get out of here, roll for me insight or arcana checks, please. Anansi. You recall Malacrius used some sort of teleportation magic. And while you may not be the most arcanely gifted, you know that there are a handful of different types, but you think this one is one of the more short form versions. Which means that Malacrius can't be terribly far because he disappeared from within the sanctuary.
Hey, he didn't get far. There's gotta be another way out.
Okay, yeah, right. Priorities. Wait. Is there... Have I ever been here before?
Yeah, this is one of the main cathedrals.
Yeah,
What about-
do I know of, like, I'm sorry, go ahead.
What about down?
Roll for me a history or perception check.
May I roll as well?
Sure. Anyone who heard Anansi's question may make this roll.
History or perception, you said?
History or perception.
Oh, yeah.
Zanilla. As Anansi asks about what about down, you look back to the altar where you were doing this fight with Malacrius just moments ago, and you realize that there looks to be a bit of a doorway there. Maybe even a stairwell. Maybe some place that leads down.
Oh, I point that out. I think that's, yeah, let's try there.
Alright, how do you get through the chaos back to that portion of the room? As again, the fighting has just intensified. Zombies are spilling in. People are shouting orders, trying to get some sort of understanding of the situation. How do you move?
I look at the tall one. Goes, can you make some tall ones? Can you make a way for us?
Currently, you only have one tall one in your group. All the other NPCs are part of the chaos that's happening here. Oh no, you've got Kian with you. Kian.
But is Kian a
Yeah, Kian's human.
That's human.
goblin? Okay, yeah. Wait, Kian's what?
Human.
Oh. Okay, I looked at Callus.
I'm not one for pushing through crowds, more of weaving, but I can try my best.
I'm asking you guys how you are getting through this. If you want to try and push through, go for it. If you want to try and weave through, go for it. If you've got anything other, go for it. I want you to tell me what you are trying to do, and I'll let you know what you need to roll.
Just moving.
That sounds like an athletics check.
Callus would be weaving.
That sounds like an acrobatics.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to follow Callus.
Zanilla, it's a little bit harder to weave when you've got the hand of a Timber Knight that you are pulling along with you. Anansi, you're managing, if just barely, to get through. But Callus, you are more than adept at this. This is your bread and butter of weaving through crowds of people and disappearing, becoming unnoticed. So you all do make it to the altar. And you see here that space that Zanilla pointed out. It is, in fact, a open stairway. It descends down to what looks to be a basement of the sanctuary. As you see this, roll for me. Roll for me a survival or history check. Nancy, Zanilla. If Malacrius did, in fact, go down with that short-form teleportation through this open space, he may have used the cellar space beneath the area if it connects to some of the old tunnels to maybe reach the Dirty Penny, where you were previously trapped at Svorograd. Perhaps there is a connection here that you can then utilize to get out.
There's got to be a passage.
I share that. Yeah.
I hope so. That way we haven't doomed ourselves to die down here.
I'm gonna start looking.
I'll search.
So you guys head down?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Then allow me a brief moment here as you all make your way down into the cellar to describe what happens above ground. The cathedral is overrun. As Callus, Anansi and Kian, Scrungle and Zanilla find their way beneath. Above, there are others. Timber Knights trying to create a barricade to force back most of the zombies. those few that have gotten past tearing into the civilians that have been left. Amongst the figures that try and fight Wolfred, a retired mercenary, given no more than a status of drunkard these last few months. Luthi, a noblewoman who seems to have found some act of courage here. A druid who may have lost his way in trying to bring life in harmony with unlife. And a goblin who once ran an apothecary shop. They fight. They fall. And you make it to the cellar beneath. In the basement below the sanctum, you are searching for a way to escape while the fighting happens upstairs. You're trying to do this before the undead horde descends upon your location. You find yourself in the cathedral's basement, where it houses storage chambers, dormitories for the acolytes, a passage connecting to the old mausoleum. So, now you're trying to find that passage. You don't know that it would be, of course, easy to find. The tunnels beneath the city are old. But you do have perhaps moments here to barricade the stairwell. Make sure that you have time to search rather than a impending demise. Or you can just throw yourself into looking. What do you do, survivors?
I'll barricade behind us for a moment.
I'll help.
All right. I will ask for athletics checks. You can either have one of you roll with advantage, or everyone can make a roll. That would be helping.
I give a help action over to Callus.
Are you stronger than me, Zanilla?
I have +1.
Cool, I got 0. I'll help you.
Oh God, athletics check. Oh, 15.
You roll with advantage because you have help.
Literally, you just said that and I forgot. Okay, 15.
Okay. You all 4, no 5, because you do have your dad here. You all work together. 7 hands better than 2. I think I did my math right.
Damn. Scrungle's here. We got 9 then.
9 hands. 9 hands better than 2. That's right. But yeah, you grab the debris that is down here. Storage crates, old broken pews, discarded memorabilia. You pile this up, creating a blockade. You know that this will not hold forever, but it should at least give enough warning that once the zombies reach the stairs that you can perhaps move if you've not already found the underground. Now you search.
We've got to find a path. This should hold for a while.
Start.
Let's start with an investigation or perception check. As your group looks around, you find yourselves discovering a trail of blood. Just a few drops here and there, but it looks like someone was injured that passed by here. And it seems to lead into a older portion of the cathedral's basement, perhaps disused.
This place looks like... You think we're going the right way? I mean, we're going the right way. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just nervous.
It has to be here.
There's fresh blood. Someone just came through.
Right, okay.
Can we keep following the blood trail?
Yeah, 100% you can keep following the blood trail. As you enter into this space, the corridors here, again, they seem unused. The only thing that you're really kind of noticing, besides the blood, is these pews stacked up on the sides. They're old, very much covered in cobwebs and dirt. So I'm going to ask for an investigation check to see if you can notice anything more here. Zanilla, Alice. It's at the furthest end of the corridor that you would spot a broken stone door. It seems to have been hastily pushed aside. You see blood smears in the rough shape of handprints upon the corner. It looks like someone pushed it open forcefully enough to tip it against the wall on the other side.
Here, someone passed through here just a bit ago.
Roll for me, real quick. Roll for me either Arcana or Insight. Callus, Zanilla, in his haste, assuming that this was Malacrius that came through, he may have used magic to open the door. May have accidentally broke it. It may be a little dangerous if you move too hastily beyond it. Might tip over. People that are on the run typically not quite cautious in the same way to make sure things don't tip and fall.
Okay. I pointed out, I'm like, if we accidentally tip that over, that's probably gonna be loud and notify whoever else is here.
Or
so we
crush
gotta
you.
be very careful. Or, okay, or crush us, okay. We gotta be careful, yeah?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to ask for dexterity checks as you move across.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
And okay. I'm going to ask for dexterity saves, because as your group begins to move past the door, unfortunately, it is perhaps not as smooth as you had hoped.
Oh no.
Zanilla. Callus. Anansi. Scrungle. And Kian. All hear the slide of stone. And the door, hastily left here, is whoever opened it is only caring about escape and survival. Begins to topple. Zanilla, you scurry away out of the risk of any sort of danger, but Callus and Anansi, you were frozen for a moment, and almost automatically you flinch, preparing to be crushed under the heavy weight of the stone door. But a heartbeat. Nothing happens, except for a grunt of pain, and opening your eyes. The stone door is closer than perhaps you wish it to be. Callus, you wouldn't be able to even stand fully underneath it, crouched as you are. And Anansi, you notice that your dad is holding up, allowing a brief moment for you all to try and get out, but you can see the strain that it puts on, the bandages around the missing arm starting to be a bright red as blood comes from an open wound.
Oh.
As he's holding this up, sweat forming on his brow, you would all hear a damning sound. Your barricade. It's being struck.
By what?
Do you want to go back to find out?
No. I bet it's zombies. We gotta go. Can you guys make it through?
Scrungle makes it through.
Nancy, come on. Callus? And I can't remember your dad's name.
I can't hold this forever. Go on.
Callus is just kind of look around at everybody slowly, and then he's going to cast Levitate on the door to take all the weight off of it.
Okay. That works.
And then hopefully we can all move through, and then can I levitate it back into position
Yeah,
and seal the door?
yeah. 100% you can.
I will do that.
So, you all watch as there's a brief moment of struggling, of resignation in one man's face. And then burdens lifted, quite literally into the air, by Callus's machinations. You seal the broken door, and it may not be perfect, but it may be just enough to buy you some time here. So, Now that you are in the ancient passageway, roll for me perception or nature checks. Zanilla, you had one job.
And I'm doing good.
You were supposed to get a 13 with everybody else.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I failed.
Zanilla, wherever this passageway leads, it's somewhere dry, and it smells of old decay, like a certain sort of must that you find in catacombs. Perhaps this is the passageway to the old mausoleum. It's definitely perhaps leading to some sort of burial chamber.
Okay.
Do you share that information, or do you just...
Oh, of course. No, I absolutely share that information.
Then I'm going to ask for a history check. Zanilla, you recall this from your time here. Anansi and Callus recall this from your preparations and research into the city of Arlecha. There is the city's oldest mausoleum, built underneath Belgroska's mountain. It is the hill where the largest graveyard overlooks the wall of the Queen's district, the Docks district. This passageway likely connects to it, and maybe even other sections of the city. But as you have made this revelation, as you have been walking hurriedly down, you can hear that whatever had made its way to your barricades is now pushing against the broken door. One zombie is not enough to knock it over, but many of them, you imagine, easily could. So, what do you wish to do?
This path should possibly get us to other areas of the city, maybe even the docks.
Good. That's good. We need to go now, though.
Yes, from there a boat, perhaps. Is there any signs of more blood drops, like fresh blood, going in any direction?
Would you like to make for me a investigation check?
Sure. Natural 20?
Yeah, I'd say that you would find more blood drops, actually.
And look, more blood. Someone else, whoever we're following, has the same idea. I don't think we should let them beat us there.
Now, I will say that the catacombs are dark. If you require light to see, if you do not have dark vision, you will need a light source. Or a guide, in certain cases.
I do not have dark vision.
Neither does our
do I have
human.
a torch?
I have a lantern.
Hey.
Alright. So a lit lantern, group of 5. all trying to get out and survive this night.
Do we hear anything?
Yeah. There are thuds of things impeding against the door behind you. It's prompting you guys to move so quickly.
Right. But nothing like coming from ahead of us.
Well, would you like to roll a perception check based on hearing?
Come on, baby.
Zanilla,
Great.
it
8.
is hard to hear anything over the pound of your pulse in your ear and the heavy breaths of anxiety that you are releasing here. You've seen so much this last night. You have done so much, and you are starting to feel exhausted. Everything has been moments of running and doing and never really resting. It's hard to say if what you're hearing is truly something out there or just your own body.
God. I hope we can get out of here soon. Let's keep going, yeah?
Yes, we should move with haste.
Anansi, do you do anything?
Nope, I've just got a tight grip on Kion's cloak, making sure he's still moving.
Okay. As you are trying to follow the blood that is left behind, eventually it does cease. Either the wound was staunched or something else happened, but you are in the middle of the efforts here, and the tunnels around you, you've started to see more twists and turns instead of just a straight pathway. What do you do, survivors?
Does any path seem to lead downwards at a slope? That would indicate that it's going downhill towards water.
Go ahead, roll for me a... Roll for me a perception check.
13.
Hard to say at this moment if any of them are downhill. You'd likely have to follow one to see if it descends, and, well, who knows what sort of devastation that might lead to if you choose the wrong path.
Anyone picking up anything? We don't want to take a wrong turn and head back towards the monsters.
No, everything looks the same. I don't... Is there any light coming from anywhere other than the lantern?
Not that you can see. But if anyone wants to roll a history check,
Oh my god, I feel like I'm wasting a lot of these nat 20s, here instead of during battle. Am I nuts thinking that?
Guess we'll find out.
Oh god.
As you think about everything, you are trying to perhaps get to Belgroska's mountain, to the mausoleum there, and from there to the docks. You could get a boat and escape this wretched city. And all would be well, and this could just be some nightmare that you forget about. You remember maps. Maps of the city. Perhaps ways that you have walked during your time here. You can sort of surmise an idea of where you might be based on how far you've walked from the cathedral and where you might be heading to get to the mountain. Well, it's a hill. They just call it the mountain. You begin to start the navigation to the mausoleum. You recall, of course, the gruesome history behind the naming of Belgroska's mountain. The colonel who betrayed the monarchy, which then allowed for the merchant princes to win the control of Arlecchia all those centuries ago. Perhaps you think of your own war that you fight here. As you are moving through, you hear a horrible sound. It echoes and is soft as it hits you, but there's only one sound that could be that large, that impactful. That door has given way. The undead will be upon you, maybe not immediately, but sooner than you wish. So as you begin to move towards the Belgroska's mountain mausoleum, what are some thoughts that go through your mind? Maybe they are memories, concerns, plans of action. What is it, survivors, that you think of as you try and make for safety?
Callus is mostly annoyed that his first solo assignment went so crazy so fast, whether it was a success or not. And if he doesn't make it back, then hopefully someone will find out what happened here and hold him and his name to a high regard for still completing his assignment.
Did he complete his assignment, or did father, what's his name, get killed by a zombie? There's no evidence except witness.
That arrow through the throat was pretty clear.
Oh yeah, that's right. God damn it. Nancy, do you want to go next, or should I?
Nancy's just kind of going through. We have to get out. We have to get out. We came here together. He was gonna leave me. He was gonna let me go alone. Not yet. Not yet.
I think Zanella is just remembering growing up here in this city, and just, montage of all the little things that she went through, funny, sad moments, and all of that, and just thinking about all the crazy things that's happened for the last few hours. and she just looks over at Scrungle, and it's just very glad that she gets to have her best friend here with her. But she wants to live. She wants to get out of here safely.
Okay. As your group runs, as you have these thoughts, I would like athletics checks, please. You move as quickly as possible. But for bodies as fatigued as yours, it is a struggle. You hear the restless undead, the sounds of their footfalls echoing on stone. They move tirelessly. Motivation for you all to push forward, but you stumble between yourselves. You don't quite have to worry just yet. But you know that they get closer as your energy begins to deplete, as you start to push onwards in desperation. You have to get to safety. This plan has to work. And as you have these thoughts and these poundings of your chests, of the heartbeats inside of you, your heaving breaths, this is where we take our first ad break. So, hang out with us. We'll be right back to continue our story. Before we head out, I do ask that you let the ads run. They are important to us at Wildewitch RP. They help keep our games affordable. If you want to directly support us, you can do so through my Ko-fi. Link for that is on screen, as well as in our chat room. Donations unlock awesome perks for the entire community, benefiting everyone who play with us for the next month. They include special companions, double treasure, double XP, new quests, all sorts of fun things that happen there. So, hang out with us. We'll see you guys very soon. We return to you running. You stumble through these ancient halls, underneath the ground, smelling of dust, decay. It is a dry rot that you smell here, the passage of time. And eventually, Anansi, there is something that appears in the light of your lantern.
Yeah.
There are doors, ornately etched. They bear the seal of Desirian, but more importantly, they are guarded. There are 4 Timber Knight mercenaries that stand in front of the door. As your group is starting to get closer again, you hear the zombies behind you following in this passageway, as they have been for a bit of time. They are undoubtedly going to find you at some point. How do you approach this situation?
Okay, this could go one or two ways, so let's I'll just walk right up to them.
All right. As you approach, their weapons are quickly drawn and pointed at you. Stay back.
You want to waste time fighting me or the zombies that are coming behind us?
Roll a intimidation.
A 3.
Look, we've got orders here. You guys aren't passing through.
Yeah, your orders to die? Because that's what's gonna happen.
Kind of scoffs again. Roll me another intimidation, please.
I agree. 16.
The one that spoke again doesn't seem perhaps convinced, but the other three sort of share looks with each other. Anyone who has a passive insight of 12 or higher, you may not have to fight here. There could be a dialogue. It seems that they were hired here. Maybe there's a chance that you could get them onto your side.
I pull Callus's pants, asking him to bend down, and I go ahead and whisper that I think we don't have to fight. I think you may be able to talk to them into letting us pass.
They just said they're not gonna let us pass.
Yeah, but I think you can talk them into it.
Okay. Callus will walk up. Listen, this isn't about us versus you. This is about the living versus the dead. They're coming right behind us. We don't have time to spare. We can all go through and get out of here together.
Roll a persuasion check.
That's 5.
Right, you can help.
What would you say to try and help?
Can you not hear them behind us?
You may roll at advantage, Callus.
4.
Oh my god.
Look, we've got orders to stay here until a sound is given, and then we'll be out of here. We've been promised that much as payment, so you can say as much as you want, but we've got ways out of here.
You are not going to leave here.
Payment from whom?
I'll allow Zanilla to roll me an insight check here. There's-
15.
There's really only one person that it could be. It's the same figure that you're following, Malacrius.
Oh, are you talking about Lacrius? That guy's the one who started this whole thing, and he's not gonna pay you. He's running. The whole city's gone to heck.
Roll a persuasion check, Zanilla.
Oh, crap. Okay. Please, please, please. Natural 20. I've had natural...
Sorry. Can I try and help?
Scrungle, these are Timber Knights. They are part of the mercenary order that you might be able to reason with them, perhaps, as a fellow mercenary.
Right, okay, one mercenary to another. If you don't let us pass right now, I'm going to side with the zombies, let them bite me, and claw your eyes out.
Roll me an
Please.
intimidation.
I am leaving.
This doesn't seem that dialogue is getting quite where you want it to be. You can hear the zombies starting to get closer. Do you try and pursue more civil actions, or do you try and push your way through knowing that it could end up in a fight?
Getting those doors open.
We're out of time.
How much? Whatever. Can I just take out my pouch and go, here, let us pass? And I give him my money.
How much coin do you have?
125 gold and 90 silver.
As you pass it to them, a paltry tip compared to what we've been offered. Take it, though. Again, you ain't gonna need use of it after this.
Neither are you.
Exactly. That's what I'm giving it to you.
It doesn't seem like it, with your insight, it seems that he has more that has been promised than just 125 gold and 90 silver. This does not sway him.
Yeah, you know what? We've got zombies coming. There's how many of them? You said 2?
4.
4. Oh God.
I'm stabbing one.
You've got a combat intention. I'm gonna say that we roll initiative because they had their weapons drawn. They were ready. So.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm paying for all of those nat 20s earlier.
I like the music.
Yeah, this is dope. It's no noodling, but this is dope.
I could noodle to this. I don't know about you.
I couldn't do this.
You
I
could-
don't know about you. Someone put that in out of context quotes. I mean,
I
pizza. Right
got you.
now. Thank you. Middle anything if you put your mind to it.
Vanilla, do you have a modifier?
Yes, +2. Somebody else rolled a natural 1? Was it Dad?
No, it's a 3, and then that's why I asked if you had a modifier.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah, ties go to whoever has the highest modifier, remember? So, it'll be Anansi first, then Scrungle, Callus, Zanilla, and our Timber Knights. So, Anansi,
Yup.
first to act. What do you wish to do?
Stabbing him in the knee.
Go for it.
Well, that's a 7. Oh, I meant to do my dagger. But it's the same. So,
Unfortunately, both stabs miss.
yeah.
Anything else from Anansi?
No.
Scrungle. Your turn.
Great. I'm gonna head up to some random timber knight. I'll take out my great sword and recklessly attack.
Hell yeah.
How's a 14?
A 14, unfortunately, just misses.
Great, that's fine. That's my turn.
Alright. Callus, we come to your go.
I'll go to stab the one I was talking to, and since he hasn't gone yet, I have advantage.
Hell yeah.
That's a big 13.
Unfortunately, that's a miss.
I'll bonus action with the offhand. That's a little better. 1 damage, Faye.
Hell yeah. It's 1 more damage than he had before. Zanilla, we come to your turn.
Okay, I would like to, the one that, Scrungo attacked, I'm gonna do Sacred Flame. Can he make me a Dex 14 save?
That is a 10.
Oh my god. 2 radiant damage. That's it.
Alright. Anything else from Zanilla?
No, that's the end of my turn. Oh wait, I want to cast Oh, I don't have Shillelagh because I'm not a druid. But never mind. Okay, I'm done.
Alright. It is our Timber Knights go next. And the one in front of Scrungle is going to swing with the mace, having advantage because you went reckless. With a 13 to hit.
Nope.
His second attack is a 15.
Just hits.
That will be 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
Towards Anansi, 2 swings of the mace.
Mm-hmm.
A 15,
Just hits.
4 points bludgeoning damage. And a 9.
No.
Callus, 13 to hit.
Nope.
And the 11 will also miss. And then the last one. Last one moves towards Zanilla. That is a 22 on a first attack.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
That is 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And an 11.
Miss.
Alright. So, everyone's got a friend. As Anansi, we come to your turn.
Yeah, we're gonna try and stab some knees again. 21.
Yeah, that'll stab a knee.
Nice. That's 7 piercing. Then bonus action. My dagger, a 13.
13 does not hit.
Okay. I got 1 in there though.
You did get 1 in there, yeah. With that, it is going to be Scrungle, your turn.
Cool. Reckless, great sword, and it hits something. $19?
19 will hit.
Great. 8 points of slashing damage.
Beautiful.
That is my turn.
Callus, it is your go.
I'll stabby stab. 25.
Yeah.
5 damage. Offhand. Miss.
That is unfortunately a miss. So, as the fight continues here, Zanilla, it is your turn.
Okay, I've one right in front of me, yeah? I'm gonna go ahead because... Yeah, okay. I want to do a word of... Actually, does he have anybody else like next to him? Within, let's say, 5 feet?
Is it any creature that would be cast by that, or just creatures?
Enemy.
No.
Enemy.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that
so
you.
enemy of me. Yeah, I'm gonna do word of radiance.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that
There's
it.
another one.
I just want to make sure that it affects. Well, you do have one in front of you, so there's none that are. Because everyone else moved up to meet the enemies. This one
Okay.
ran up to you, so there's
Okay.
only one that is within 5 feet of you.
Okay. Then I'm gonna take out Gwen, my weapon, and I want to go ahead and hit him with it. Or at least try. Oh, that's 20. Oh, that's 7 points damage, which is the max damage. I'm proud of me. That's the end there.
All right. With that, it is going to be our Timber Knights go. The one in front of Scrungle is looking the worst, but he shakes his head here and is going to try and attack at Scrungle again.
I'm so pretty.
First attack is a 19.
Yes.
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, paper cut.
Second attack is a 22.
Yes.
5 points of bludgeoning.
A slightly more painful paper cut.
Then we've got the one in front of Anansi.
Mm-hmm.
A 10 will miss. And so too will the 7. You're fine. Talus. An 8 misses. Oh, that was almost a natural 20. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Alright. And then Zanilla. First
Yes?
attack is a natural 1.
Yes.
The second attack is an 18 to hit.
Miss. AC's 19.
Okay. Then with that, it is the end of our Timber Knights go. Anansi, it is your turn.
We're stabbing some more.
Go for it.
So 12. 22 on bonus action. For 5 piercing.
Alright. Beautiful. He's still on his feet, but he looks rough. Alright. Scrungle, it's your turn.
Great. Great swords. Reckless. How's a 24?
Yeah, that'll hit.
14 points of damage.
Whew, yeah, that's one down.
Woo! I move up to the next closest.
Easily done. So you and Callus now stand aside one, Scrungle.
Cool.
And
Hi.
Callus, it is going to be your turn.
Can I move into a... Wait, hang on. Yeah, can I move into a flank with Scrungle?
You could.
I will do so. 19.
19 will hit.
9 damage. Offhand. Natural 20.
Woo.
And then sneak attack. Is sneak attack gonna be crit too after that?
Yes.
Yeah.
As you take into the flank, you're able to find the weak point there, Callus, and quick strike. This guy's artery is severed and he's bleeding out in seconds. There are 2 guards left. One in front of Zanilla, one in front of Anansi.
Do I have movement to get over to Zanilla?
You can get over to Zanilla, yeah.
I'll flank that one.
Alright. It is Zanilla, your turn. You have a flank.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him with my goat. Go in again.
Your goat?
I'm let me look. Oh my god, it's double 7s. What is happening? That's the end of my turn.
Unfortunately, that is a miss, which means it is our Timber Knights go. Go ahead, take an inspiration point, Callus. It is 2 attacks towards Zanilla, trying to take advantage of your miss. A 15 will miss, but that is a 22 on the second attack.
Ooh.
For 5 points of bludgeoning damage. The one in front of Anansi takes 2 swings. 14?
Nope.
And then that means the 12 will miss as well. You're fine. And then Anansi, it is your turn.
Alright. Well. And an 8.
Unfortunately, neither of those attacks will land on your enemy. Scrungle, it's your turn. There are 2 Timber Knights left. One near Zanilla and Callus, and one near Anansi.
I'm going to run up to the one at Anansi and recklessly swing with my greatsword.
Yeah, go for it.
Hit him in the back of the neck. Hopefully. 21.
Yeah.
10 points of damage.
Clean decapitation as your greatsword hits the back of the neck, and just right through the vertebrae.
Hi.
Hey, thanks.
That's my turn.
Callus, it's your turn. You're still in a flank.
I'll go for this one
Go
between us. 18.
Yeah.
Offhand. Sneak attack. Ooh.
And with that final strike, your dagger cutting through the neck, the Timber Knight burbles and chokes on the blood that wells up and falls off your blade. You are no longer bound by initiative. However, you are not safe. You hear the sounds of those zombies getting ever closer, and you have this door in front of you, blocking your way forward. What do you do, survivors?
I'll check the door, see if it's open.
Yeah, roll for me an investigation check real quick.
12.
Yeah, it doesn't seem locked at all.
Can I check it for traps?
That'll be another investigation check.
18.
You are fairly certain there are no traps here.
Right, the door is safe. Let's move through, and I'll open the door.
Okay.
Can I move the... Sorry.
Go ahead, ask.
I was gonna ask to move the bodies of the dead Timber Knights just slightly out of the way to maybe cause a distraction for the zombies to go towards them.
there's not quite a out of the way, since this is sort of like a corridor that you found yourself in, and the doors were at the end of it. You could try and throw the zombies a little bit further down towards the end of the path. That might put some distance between you and them.
I'd love to throw.
Yeah, I'll help with that. Can I grab Zanilla's coin purse first, though?
Sure.
Okay, great.
Thank you. You can keep it if you want.
No, I'm giving it back!
Thank you.
The nicest rogue.
Honestly.
So it will be strength checks to throw the corpses.
Oh. Could have been athletics.
It could have been.
Could it be?
We're not doing too hot, are we?
You get 10 and 7 feet away from the door.
Well,
I put my hand out for a high five.
I'll absolutely meet that.
Hell yeah.
There's the sound of like the wet slap as your hands are covered in blood.
Hey, listen, 10 and 7 feet, that's a lot for a goblin.
For a goblin, yeah,
Silly.
totally. They just starfish out. Yeah, you guys are able to head in through the door that Callus opens. And there are torches here that seem to illuminate the next path. As you get past the door, do you do anything?
Can we lock it? Barricade?
Lock, barrack, yeah.
There are handles here on this door. Doesn't seem to have a lock, but maybe you could take one of the torches off the sconce to create some sort of a rudimentary bar.
Sure. Whatever works.
It's not perfect, but it's enough. As you move, you make your way to the, through the old mausoleum here, and you see these, they are people of the past, heroes or wealthy merchant princes, all buried here in the highest of honors. All dead. Left to time and legend. You make your way out of the mausoleum and into the graveyard. And it's strange. You see lights on the horizon, almost like dawn. But as you peer through the darkness, it's fire. Another wave of arrows burning, much more than what you had seen before, just a few of them. It seems that now the arsenal of the army outside is in full swing. The city is burning. Arlecchia will not stand this eve. You need to find a way out. As you look around the graveyard, you see the hillside, the various paths that lead to the wall that separate the trades quarter from the Queen's district. Roll for me a perception check, please. Anansi. You see that already numerous ships have left the docks. If you have any hope of getting out of this city, the 5 of you need to leave now and move quickly.
We need to go to the docks. We need to move now.
Yeah, if the dead won't get us, then the fire will.
I think there'd be any ships left.
There better be.
Right. Cross that big bridge when we get to it.
Mm-hmm. If not, you know how to swim?
I think so. I don't think I've ever went swimming.
Okay, we'll go over it while we walk, but we need to go.
Go ahead. You know what? Just for shits and giggles.
Oh no.
Oh no?
I just rolled to see if I knew how to swim and I don't.
Yeah. For shits and giggles, why don't we get a survival roll from Anansi to explain the basics of swimming?
Uh-oh. I have a -1.
Yep.
Fine.
Oh no!
Can I roll an intelligence check?
Sure.
The thing is with swimming is, you gotta... You get in the water.
Should I be writing this down? I don't know how to write. Never mind.
And then you kind of just float there.
Right.
You do
I
some
feel-
moving around.
Okay, what kind of movements we talking about?
You know, you
I
move
don't-
an arm,
One.
your little feet,
Okay. My feet aren't that small.
you wiggle about.
The usual.
Yep.
I think I've got it.
Alright, good.
You've definitely absorbed the full amount that Anansi has taught.
Right.
Whether or not that will help you is yet to be seen. But you have fully absorbed what has been taught to you. But yeah.
Exactly.
As you make the descent to the docks, moving quickly, you are... I'm gonna ask for you to make for me a perception check as you start to see the gate that passes to the Queen's District. Callus, Scrungle, you two notice this before you get too close to the gate. The trade quarter and the docks districts, there is this gate that separates them. You can see that the portcullis is shut, fully lowered right now. Because you see this, you are able to amend your course if you so wish to try and make to the gatehouse with the winch to raise it. What do you do?
I mean, it's probably safer to divert course and try and raise the gate than go to the gate and try and find a way that might not exist through.
Sounds good.
As you make your way to the gatehouse, go ahead and give me a investigation check.
Back with the sevens.
Callus, you find the winch that would lift the portcullis, but as you begin to try and utilize it, you stop quickly as you realize that it unleashes a very loud noise of the grinding metal. It would likely attract any undead that are still on the streets of the city if you continue in your current course.
I think the noise of raising this is going to alert the undead to what we're doing.
Can we climb over it?
Well, you're currently in the gatehouse, so you'd have to get back to the gate to climb over it, which might be a little difficult.
It's really big.
Can we see the docks from here, or do we still need to get past the?
You can see past the portcullis. Like there's small openings through it, but the gate does cut through the entire area. Like the gatehouse is on one side, your side. But go ahead. Why don't you roll for me a perception or investigation check if you're looking around?
God damn it!
Is there another 7?
Yes. Zanilla. Zanilla and Callus, as you try and figure out, just what are you going to do here, looking around, maybe you can get back to the gate, maybe there's some way to climb over it, you notice that there are oil cans here. Quick shake of them, they seem filled, at least partially. Maybe if someone can climb up to the pulleys, add some oil to maybe lubricate them, it might reduce some of the noise.
Oh, I share that. Can you climb on Callus to reach up there better?
I can try. I can try.
Okay.
It would be more than just standing on Callus's shoulders to get up. You're fully climbing up to the pulley system. It will be an athletics check.
Okay. It's 20.
20.
Oh, yeah.
It is a difficult climb because you are unable to do this with your full limbs, as you have to carry the oil with you as well. But this is a matter of survival. Not just of you, but of your companions, of your father. Anansi, you make it up to the pulley system. You use the oil, and with a few shakes of the mechanism here, you make sure that it is fully coated on the inside. You climb to the other pulley and make sure that the entire chain of the mechanism here is lubricated as best as you're able to. And then you climb back down. And hopefully this works. So. I'm going to ask for, strength checks to pull on the winch, just to see if you guys can do this perhaps in a quicker manner than one person acting alone.
Oh.
No, that's pretty good. Good job, everybody.
You all are able to operate the winch, pulling quickly, and soon you hear it click, locking into place. You can make for the docks to try and escape, to get out of here once and for all. As you move ahead into the Queen's District, you see a single ship remaining here, still moored. But you see that there are numerous guards atop of it, frantically trying to disembark. As you rush towards it, there is a small plank here, connecting the dock to the ship as it is trying to disembark. But you can see that there is nearly 20 mercenaries, maybe more. Most of them seem to be Timber Knights, and they are protecting the ship, protecting the path forward. Do you do anything here?
This is a bit of a pickle. What if I
Let
just... Oh.
No, you go.
What if I, because I'm also, you know, a guard, pretend to, you know, take you guys in as prisoners, and we just sort of go around casually, and, you know, confidence is the key.
Right. The only thing I'm worried about is that when you say, hey, I've got prisoners, they look at you and say, well, leave them to die.
Well, I'd obviously fight for my friends. I wouldn't be like, yeah, no, sure, and then walk on, though that would be tempting.
No, I said be useful. I mean, tell them we're healers. And you're our bodyguard.
Right.
Well, they'll need healers, right?
I guess. I just... Oh, God. Is there any way to sneak on? Jump on?
Not that you can see, not without being, noticed. But, hearing some of the commotion, because Zanilla is not quiet, you see a figure come from the, below decks. A figure you recognize. You see Malacrius as he emerges. Be gone! He looks down to you. And then turns to the guards. These are the ones that have been causing all of our issues here. Do not allow them on the ship. Let them burn with the consequences of their actions.
Of our actions?
Our actions?
Exactly!
You made this mess. You're running from it.
We have proof! We have proof! We have letters!
Roll a persuasion check.
Can I please give a help action to one of somebody?
I'm going to say that anyone who's speaking right now is rolling a persuasion check.
I'd like to retract my persuasion check.
Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to agree with him on this. At your words, some of the mercenaries seem to hesitate. Doubt seems sown amongst their ranks. You try and push further into your attempts to dissuade.
Oh, absolutely.
What do you do?
Who has the letters? Do I have the letters?
Last I knew, but that was before all the shit at the,
You have them.
Okay, good. I go and pull it out. I'm like, I'm not letting this go, but I have the letters. It proves that he was the one behind it. Of all of this, the zombies and everything.
And Malacrius will turn to his figures nearby. They have papers with writing upon it, but we've all seen forgeries in our time. Do you really think that that's any credence of their words? Roll for me a persuasion check.
You're a meanie. Oh.
Unfortunately, it does not seem that your words buy much more of the hesitation that is already here. And in fact, it seems that perhaps some of the figures might be looking back towards Malacrius a little bit more, maybe emboldened?
Malacrius left some of your comrades to die, just to stop us from getting to you and telling you the truth.
They're also totally fine, by the way.
Yes.
Totally fine.
Persuasion check from Scrungle. Deception from Callus.
Don't mess up that deception, man.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Together we make a 20.
Yeah, that's
I think
pretty
that's
good.
what matters. Team effort.
It is a team effort, you know? There is a growing frustration on Malacrius's face, and we've all had to make sacrifices here this night. Understand that what we are doing here will ensure our survival. Do we really want to risk these strangers aboard when they've already done so much harm?
Strangers, first of all, I had to point over Smuggle. She's one of you. Second of all,
Hello.
I'm a healer, and so is Whack. And you know what? I know I've seen some of you guys at my place, so you guys know. Would you rather have us, who can actually be helpful, or a politician?
We've caused harm. Look at the fire. He did that.
Zanilla, Anansi, roll persuasion checks.
Uh-oh. Must be her little face. I don't know.
Guys.
I wouldn't trust her either.
The frustration in Malacrius bubbles over. And with a spiteful curse, he throws out a spell. Right near the gates of the dock district. There is a loud, thunderous boom. And you know without a doubt that it will draw the attention of any undead right to your location. You hear the howls of the undead echoing. They are closing in now on you. There's no chance to escape them any other way than this boat, which you now see his most loyal guards working to set it free. The other mercenaries, the ones that were closer to the docks, the ones that were a little swayed by your words and unsure, are now struggling here. We are going to roll initiatives.
God damn it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
changed
same.
dice. That didn't work. 3, 4, 5.
Callus didn't get the memo. It's a goblin thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So, it's going to be will first be the mercenary collection. After that, it is our loyalists. Then Callus. After that, we have Anansi, Sanilla, Scrungle, Malacrius, and then the Horde. Part of the mercenary coalition will move onto the ship. They do not wish to be left alone here, and so far it seems that there has been some sort of agreement made with Malacrius. The half that stays behind, you see, takes a defensive stance, but anyone with a passive insight of 12 or higher sees that there is still nervousness and hesitation here. Perhaps going forward on your actions, you may attempt to try and sway them to your side. Maybe even get their help. And with that, it will be our loyalists' turn. But we will come back to what they do after upcoming ad break. So, stick around with us. We'll be right back to continue our combat and our story. Before we head out, I do ask that you let the ads run. They're important to us at Wildewitch RP. They help keep our games affordable. If you want to directly support us, you can do so through my Ko-fi. Link for that is on screen as well as in our chat room. Donations unlock awesome perks to the entire community that benefit everyone who play with us for the next month. They include special companions, double treasure, double XP, new quests, all sorts of fun things that happen there. So, hang out with us. We'll see you guys very soon. As it is our loyalists' turn, most of them are focusing on getting the ship unmoored. So, we're gonna get 3 of them out of the 6 loyalists here. That are going to take shots with their their heavy crossbows. First crossbow shot is going at Kian. Second crossbow shot is going into Scrungle.
Oh.
And the last goes into Zanilla. A natural 1 misses Kian. 14 to hit Scrungle.
Nope.
And a 13 will miss Zanilla. But you hear the twang of the release, and then it is Callus, your turn.
I would like to shoot an arrow at one of the guys trying to untie the boat.
Roll me a attack roll, please.
13.
A 13 does not hit one of the loyalists.
Can I bonus action hide?
You can try. I'll ask for a stealth roll.
Poof.
Yeah, you feel fairly hidden.
That's the turn.
Anansi, what are you doing?
Is there one of these dudes on the dock that looks particularly nervous about what's going on?
A few, yeah.
I'll go up to one of them and be like, hey, listen, he'll leave you here to die just as quick as he'll leave us.
Roll a intimidation check.
Okay. No, that's a 2.
He's nervous, but he doesn't seem quite swayed by your words. With that, it is going to be, anything with your bonus action, Anansi?
No.
Zanilla, your turn.
Okay, I would like to go, and my friends are within 30 feet of me, yeah?
Yeah,
I would like to cast Bless, please.
okay.
On, wait, is that 3 people or 4? Up to 3 creatures, so I'm gonna cast Bless on my friends, not myself.
Okay. Then with that, it is Scruggle's turn.
Great. I'm gonna scramble on top of like something tall, like a box or something, just to let my little goblin self be seen, and shout out to everyone on the ship, and point at my shoulder. Say, why would I let myself get bitten if we were at fault for this? This idiot made these abominations, and it's these guys that saved me. You need us in that ship and Malacrius off.
I will let you roll either an intimidation or persuasion, and you can do so at advantage.
Hell yeah. Please roll good. I'm double digits.
That was perception. That
Oh,
was
was it?
perception.
Yeah. If you want to re-roll, I'll let you do it.
Oh, great. I just always assume I'm a -1, but I'm actually a +1. How's a 16?
You see the nervous mercenaries that are on the docks. The ones kind of look to the ones on the ship, and there's a nod amongst them. Perhaps you have swayed them enough to work with you. Maybe they'll help you against the Loyalists and against Malacrius. Anything else from Scrungle?
Bonus action, I'm gonna hide.
Okay.
Because I don't want Malacrius to be mad at me. It's a 12.
Alright, I will keep a 12 in mind, but you feel hidden.
Right.
With that, it is Malacrius' turn. And as he is frustrated here, he is going to point at Zanilla. And as he speaks these words into existence, I need Zanilla to make for me a dexterity saving throw. Ten is not enough, unfortunately. Which means that you will take 6 points of radiant damage. And then that means you must make a Constitution save. You're fine. Your Bless stays active. But he is going to use his bonus action to cast a Sanctuary upon himself. And then that'll be that for the Horde. Our mercenary's turn comes up, and the ones on the dock make move for the ship, but they move in a way that does not block your path upwards. The ones that are already on the ship are going to try and grapple the loyalists. I'm just gonna do it this way. One dice roller versus another. Nice. All together, the amounts of the attackers' grapple checks came to a 69.
Nice.
Nice. Two of them. Yeah, 2 of the loyalists are going to remain ungrappled, but the rest are held in place here. As it is then our loyalists go. Those guys are going to try and break out. Two of them will break free, but the other 2 remain in, but that's their turn. And then the other 2 are going to take their attempts to what's it called? Shoot. And the first one is going to try and shoot Anansi. The second one also tries to shoot Anansi. We have a 21.
Yep.
And a 5.
What if I said yes?
I don't think a 5 would hit. But a 3 points of damage comes from the first one.
Okay.
Then that's it for the loyalists go. Callus, it's your turn. You are successfully hidden. Your next attack will be made at advantage.
From where I am, can I see if I have a clear path onto the boat?
Not without putting yourself into the visual range, but yes, you could get to the boat fairly easily.
How far?
It would take your full movement.
Okay, I'll make for the boat, and if I have to bonus action dash, I will.
Well, it depends. Do you want to be deep on the boat? Because like you can get onto the boat, but you would be like right at the edge with your full movement. If you do your bonus action dash, you can position yourself further in.
I'll go to, well, will my next attack still be advantage if I leave my cover?
You can attack and then move.
Okay, I'll attack and then move. Can I attack one of the loyalists on the boat?
Yeah.
That's being grappled?
Yeah, totally.
That's a 20.
Yeah, 20 will hit.
And then that should be sneak attack also, since there's a will the dude that's grappling him count?
Yeah, because
as a friendly target?
it's not even like a friendly figure. You just need an enemy of your enemy.
Oh, yeah. All right, another 6 damage there, and then I'll move up to 30 feet.
All right, that's one loyalist down. And so as Callus gets onto the ship, Anansi, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up on there.
Yeah, easily done.
Can I get into ooh, where's the dude who shot me?
Yeah, you can get to the guy that shot you.
Oh, I'm getting in there. Yeah. 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
7 piercing. And bonus action. Is it 15?
15 just hits this guy.
Nice. For 4 piercing.
11 points. That is another loyalist down. Anything else from Anansi?
No, I'm good.
Zanilla, it is your turn.
Or Hamper's spell. Okay, nope, that's not gonna work. Okay, I would like to the one that Anansi just attacked. Is dead. Okay, how about the one that's either attacking Scrungle or the one that she's attacking?
Scrungle is not on the ship with the loyalists.
Oh, so I'm hiding. No one attacked me.
Okay, I'm gonna grab one of the royalists.
Loyalists?
That is all
loyalists. You'd have to get onto the ship to do that. How much
I would
movement do
like
you
to
have?
go and get onto. I have a total of 1,000 movement, 30 feet.
30 feet? Okay. Yeah. You can get to a loyalist.
I would like. I want to be able to see it, so I'm gonna get on the boat, see one, and ask them to make a Dex 14 while I cast Sacred Flame.
That is a 15 on the save.
I'm gonna go ahead and go. You're mean, and that's the end of my turn.
Scrungle, you are currently hidden. You believe, at least.
Great. I saw Lacrius cast a spell on himself.
Mm-hmm.
That isn't gonna defer me. I'm gonna run up and try and hit him.
Okay. As you run up to try and hit him, I'm going to ask for you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
No problem. I have a D4 from Bless.
You do still have a d4 from Bless?
12.
12. Unfortunately, you need to choose a new target.
We have
Oh.
advantage from Hero's Feast, yeah?
Oh, I have advantage. I'll
Thank
take
you,
the
Brent.
10.
11 versus a 12. Yeah, nope. Unfortunately, you either need to make another attack, but there's no target within 5 feet. Or you lose the attack roll.
Is there anyone within 5 feet that I don't like?
Not really, no.
No. I just with one hand just like punch myself for being stupid.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Beautiful. Malacrius, since you're here, Scrungle, and seeing that you've done some attempts at his well-being, he is going to he's going to take the dodge action. Here's what he's going to do.
I have some not very server-appropriate things to say to him.
Alright, and you hear the sounds of the zombie horde getting ever closer. Our mercenaries are going to go. You're going to try and grab hold of those loyalists that are ungrappled. One loyalist will get grappled this turn. As it comes to their turn, the two that are grappled are going to try and break out. And the one that just got grappled will break out of his grapple. The other two are going to take some shots. We've got a shot going towards Callus and one going towards Anansi, as the two of you are the two that killed people.
No, no.
That is a natural 20 to hit Callus.
All right.
Alrighty. For 8 points of piercing damage. That is a 19 to hit Anansi.
Mm-hmm.
For 3 points of piercing. And then it is Callus, your turn.
How many loyalists are still on the boat? Not including the Malacrities.
4 loyalists, one of which is grappled.
Can I go stab the grappled one?
Yeah, totally.
Does that count as me flanking, or can I get into a flank with a guy grappling him?
You can get into a flank with the guy grappling him.
Offhand. 16.
16 will hit.
And sneak attack.
That is another guy down. You've got 3 loyalists that remain.
Okay.
And Malacris, of course.
Okay, cool. That's it.
Anansi, it is your turn.
Can I get into a flank with Scrungle?
He
Or
does.
Is that weird?
So he does have Sanctuary on him. Just
Yeah.
So
I'm
you,
aware.
so you could do that. But there's no guarantee that it would be of an assistance because of that spell.
Right. But I could try.
You could try 100%.
I'll try.
Okay, so you rush over beyond the loyalists to get to Malacrius.
Uh-huh.
Easily done.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try and hit him.
Okay, you need to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-huh. It's a 17.
Okay, you can actually strike, which means you
Great.
can do so at a straight roll instead of disadvantage.
Got it. We got a 21 to hit
That'll hit.
for gross, 4 piercing, and I can add sneak attack, yeah?
You could. Well, no.
No?
Hold on. Let me double check.
Okay. It's garbage if it, anyway, doesn't matter.
You can't have disadvantage on the roll, which you did, even with
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Bonus action then. Is a 17 to hit
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 6 piercing.
Beautiful. And then with that, Anansi's turn comes to an end. Zanilla, it is your go. There are 3 loyalists still here. And Malacrius.
Technical question.
Mm-hmm.
If I try to heal Malacrius, and failed my wisdom saving throw, do I end up hitting, Anansi?
You have to choose another target, or you fail, or you lose the action.
So I can choose to, lose the action.
Right. It doesn't bounce off. You have to, so like, if you are running up to him, there's no other creature within 5 feet except for your allies to choose from. But if you're, like, targeting him with a ranged attack, you still have 3 other targets here that you could choose to hit instead. Like, it doesn't just immediately
Okay.
bounce. You just have to choose another target, or you lose the action.
Wisdom saving throw. Do I try it? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I would like to go ahead and try to cast Guiding Bolt at level 1.
Okay. Roll me a wisdom save.
And I try to hit a loyalist.
Sure.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Scrungle, it's your turn. You are in a
Right.
flank.
Awesome. So I can't hit the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell.
You can try, but you need to make that wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Would using rope to just, tie it around and be an attack or a harmful spell?
I would say it would constitute as an attack, yes.
Damn. Would tying his shoelaces together count as an attack?
It is a harmful intention, I would say yes. You're
Think
trying
it'd
to
be
get
a
him.
funny intention.
You're trying to cause him to stumble. Magic would consider that harmful. Magic cares not for the nuance.
Magic sucks. I'll make the bloody wisdom save. 6!
I will remind people that if... yeah, you do have advantage because of your Hero's
I keep
Feast.
forgetting. 15! I also have Bless. Is Bless still up?
Bless is still up.
Awesome. 17.
17's enough, yeah. You can get past that.
Right.
You have advantage on your attack roll because of flank.
Dude, I need to stop forgetting things. 11. Oh, Bless.
You do have Bless.
12.
12 just misses.
Damn.
Unfortunately. If only chat redeemed a +1 to attacks and not AC.
Can I do that? Or is it too late?
Too late.
I'll let it slide.
Oh.
So a 13 will just hit.
Great. Watch me roll double ones on the damage. Nope. 10 damage.
Hell yeah. And with that, it is Malacrius' turn. And you know what? He doesn't quite care for you all.
Oh.
He's going to cast another spell here. And bursting forth around him, you see these little motes of radiant energy that circle and protect him in a 15-foot radius around him. So that is going to then be Malacrius' turn. We'll get the implications of his actions on further turns. You hear the horde now as it's reaching the gates of the into the Queen's District. They will be on you soon. Our mercenaries are going to continue to try and hold the other guys in the grapples. 3 attempts. I don't think any of them will be successful, but who knows? Two of them are grappled. One of them is not. On the Loyalists' turn, the two that are grappled are going to try and break out. One of them, both of them break out, but that's their turn. The third one is going to take a shot at Scrungle.
Oh.
With a 12 to hit?
Nope.
Then you are fine. And then it is Callus, your turn.
Is our party and Anansi's father, I guess who's part of the party, all on the boat now?
Yes.
How is the boat still attached to the dock?
There are there is a set of moorings that are still present. You would notice two of them need to be undone still.
The rope?
They are rope.
Can I see the horde?
Yes.
How far are they?
They are just at the gates into the Queen's District. They have not traveled through yet, but they will be on you in a matter of moments.
Mechanically, how many feet approximately, do I think?
Over 100. You.
Oh, okay. Then I will go to cut one of the ropes.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
That's a 13 to hit a rope.
13 hits the rope. Go ahead, roll damage.
7.
That rope is severed.
Can I make it to the other one to bonus action cut that?
You would not have enough movement to get to the next mooring.
I'll start moving that way.
Okay.
Can I make it all the way? I can't make it all the way?
Not all the way and to attack. You could make
Okay.
it all the way if you bonus action move.
Yeah,
but-
I'll bonus action dash to the other one, and that's my turn.
Sounds great. Anansi, it is your go.
Okay. How far from where I'm at to where Callus is?
35 feet.
Mm. Well, shit. Alright. Just to get out of here. I'll move. Movement action, or movement bonus action.
Well, before you do that, I do need a wisdom save at the start of your turn.
It's an 11.
That unfortunately is a failure, which will be...
Bless?
You do have bless.
12.
Not quite enough. That is 13 points of radiant damage. And you are at half speed while in the area of the radiant light.
Okay. Yeah, same course of action. I'm moving
Okay.
to get to Callus.
Okay. So for the first 15 feet, you do have to use double movement to get there.
So that's my 30.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll bonus action dash.
Okay. That'll get you there.
Great. Can we attack the rope?
You can make that attack.
It's a natural one.
Roll me a dexterity save here real quick.
That's an 11.
You fumble your short sword a little bit. It almost goes over the side, but you grab it at the last second.
Mm.
You don't lose a weapon. But that's it for Anansi's go. Zanilla, it's your turn. You've got 3 loyalists as well as Malacrius, a horde of zombies on the way. What are you doing?
I'm going to go ahead and... Okay. Are any of the loyalists grappled?
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to go up to one and then swing my... Oh, it's just smart. No, see? How is everybody looking?
With their
No,
eyes.
I have only one. I'm gonna have to bring them up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do Sacred Flame and one of the loyalists, please. Dex 14.
Ah, that was almost a 16. That's 3.
Oh, come on!
Okay.
Yeah, end the turn.
All right. Scrungle, it's your go.
Right. Where's Malacrius?
Right in front of you. It's start of your turn. I need a wisdom save as well. Remember, you
No,
have
you don't.
advantage.
God damn it! Can I remember things?
Oh,
I'll take the
forgot about that
9.
too.
And you have bless.
Yes. 12. I got that the last time. I didn't.
12
Why
is
would I think it would this time?
just under what you need, unfortunately. So that is 13 points of radiant damage. I'm just gonna keep that one roll. And then you have half movement while inside the light.
It's fine. How close are we to like the edge of a thing into the water?
About 10 feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, that's dangerous.
Do it. Take the risk.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my action to try and grapple Malacrius.
Roll me that athletics roll.
God damn it, that's an 8.
It is contested.
It is contested. Roll bad. Please.
Malacrius rolls a 2.
Oh, great. And it's half of movement to move someone against their will, isn't it?
Correct.
And then half of half because I'm halved.
Mhm.
That's a sentence that I said grammatically correct. So
I believe
essentially
you
like 7 feet towards the
I'll,
water.
I'll be nice and say 7 feet will get you close enough to the edge.
Cool. I guess that's my action for now, so I just stay there with him grappled.
Great. It is Malacrius' turn, and he's going to try and remove himself from your hold. So he's going to try and make an escape here. Roll for me in athletics to keep him in place.
11.
He also rolled an 11.
I have +5.
He has no modifier. So as he tries to pull away, you can feel where your hands are just slippery, slick with sweat, grime, and blood this evening, but you dig your nails into the fabric and you hold him there. He does not break away.
Nuh-uh.
I have a question.
Yes.
Even though it's an athletics check, would this be considered an attack?
Not in this case, no.
Okay.
Because this was him trying to break free, and I was giving Scrungle an ability to roll against that happening.
Yeah.
The horde draws closer. You can see them covering the distance of the docks. Our mercenaries are going to once again try and get hold of the loyalists. That is going to be a... interesting dilemma. One of them remains ungrappled. 2 of them are grappled. On our loyalists' turn, the 2 grappled are going to try and break out. I doubt that they will. But we shall see. One of them will break free, but that's his action. The other one is going to shoot at Scrungle because you've got Malacrius over near the edge. That danced so much on the natural 20. But it rolled over to a 2 at the last moment. So a 4 will miss. Callus, it is your turn. You and Anansi are at this last attached mooring.
I will attack the rope.
Go for it.
Do Anansi and I have it flanked? I'm just kidding. That's a natural 20.
Yeah, that's going to hit any amount of damage that you do here to severing it. With a nat 20. Yeah, That is enough. The mooring is released. Now it's just a matter of setting off and sailing away.
Is drinking a potion a bonus action?
No. It is a full
Okay.
action.
Can I hide?
If you want, yeah.
A bonus action hide.
Roll me a stealth roll.
20.
Alice, you disappear.
Am I far away from Malacrius?
I'd put you about maybe...
16 feet would be fine.
You can get to 16 feet away.
No, I don't want to get that close. I want to stay as far away from him as I can. He's doing things that I don't understand.
Yeah, I'd say currently with the way that he's been moved, you're about 30 feet away.
Cool. Thanks.
Cool. Anansi, it is your turn.
Okay. Looking at my tool proficiencies, not thinking that this would ever come in handy. I am proficient in water vehicles.
Yeah?
So can I get a set off?
Yeah, I can, if you want to use your, movement, to get to the helm, and start sailing the ship, go for it.
Absolutely.
All
Let's
right.
do this.
So, Anansi starts, getting you all set, onto the waters. Zanilla, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Are there any like ropes that's holding us onto the dock, or have they all been severed?
Those are the ones that they just severed. So you had 2 moorings that
That's
needed...
fabulous.
If you listened...
Okay.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
There's a
I'm
lot
sorry.
going on, I know.
I want to go. Okay, you know what? This is ridiculous. I would like to go up to Malacrius.
Okay.
Because I have the wisdom advantage. I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit him with Gwen.
Okay, so you do have to roll a wisdom save when you enter in. Because he does have...
That's 22.
Okay, so that means you take half damage.
Okay.
Can you... So instead of 9, you take 4 points of damage, but you still need to make a concentration check for your guide... not your guidance, your bless.
11.
Yeah, you bless stays up. And then go ahead, make me an
Roll
attack
to hit?
roll. Yep.
Okay, that's 19 plus whatever my thing. Whatever bless is. Do I need to roll, or
You don't have
is this
bless.
19 hit? Okay.
I
I don't have bless. That is right. Oh, come on!
Cool.
End of
Anything?
turn.
All right, Scrungle, it's your turn. You've got him here. What are you doing?
Right.
You want to shove him over the side?
I do, but I want to make it cool.
Okay.
Any last words first before I, ruin your life?
He spits at you. Fuck off.
Oh. Pleasant. I want to shove him in the water, but with the force using my greatsword, just to hopefully wound him and stop him from coming back up.
Okay. What we'll say then is go ahead and make an attack roll with your greatsword, and if it hits, we'll say that you can use the momentum of your attack to push him over the railing.
Going reckless, because why wouldn't I?
Why wouldn't you?
22 to hit.
22 hits. Roll damage.
11 points.
As you use your greatsword, drawing out, you feel the blade press into the chest as you shove him. You can watch the red bloom underneath the robes that he wears as he goes over the side. You can hear his hiss of pain as the salt water sinks into the wounds, and he struggles, flailing in the water. He begins to panic. He begins to drown. And you all set off.
Ooh, Faye, on our way out, can I shoot at him with a kebab arrow as the horde is barreling down on towards him?
Go ahead, make me an attack roll.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Hell yeah.
That's better.
That hits. Roll damage.
That's 6 damage.
You hear the thud and the pained cry from him, and you see the horde begin to dive into the water, creating this sort of feeding frenzy as they try to get to it. But as you drift away from the docks, as Anansi sails you off to the distance, you are able to watch the creature slowly disappear behind the wall of mist and smoke as you've made it to morning. The city burns behind you. But you and those on this ship have survived this fall of Arlecha. I'm going to ask you each to tell me how you feel after this endeavor. If you do anything in these moments as you sail off to survival. Callus?
I go over and get. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was going to go in order, but if Zanilla wants to go first,
No,
go
no,
for it.
no.
Sounds
That's
like
fine,
she's real
that's fine.
eager. Go ahead.
Yeah, go for it. We'll go backwards. Zanilla.
I go ahead and rush over to Scrungle and give her the biggest hug ever. It's just, that was amazing. And then I turn around and look at the city burn as we sail off, and I get sad. But grateful that we're alive.
Scrungle?
Scrungle is looking back. She didn't feel much attachment towards the place and more towards the people or the person that saved her. So she just sits by Zanilla, making sure everything's going all right in the boat.
Okay. Anansi?
At the helm, it's not, nothing's worn off yet. It's still very much, we're getting out. This is what I'm doing. I have to focus on this. We have to get as far away as possible.
Callus?
Callus would have been standing at the rear of the ship where he had shot that kebab arrow into the water at our old friend there. And he would just watch, smiling to himself as the city got further and further, and the sounds and the fire got diminished with distance. He just sort of smiled to himself and pretty pleased with his performance in his first solo assignment, and hoping that this gets him some well-earned credibility with his guild.
Okay.
Can I just interject and say, later on, a little while later on, she's gonna go ahead and whisper to Scrunkle and tell her what happened, what I saw.
Sure. But yes, your stolen ship coasts off into the Eastern Bay, and you've survived. Sometime later, far away from the waters, on the northern side of the city, where the smoke and ash drift over the walls like a rolling fog, several zombies burst through a hole in the stone fortification, clawing and chewing their way to freedom. One by one, they escape the confines of the burning Arlecha. Among them, a monstrous creature pushes past the others. A hideous, grotesque amalgamation of warped bodies enmeshed with the corpse of an undead woman, bound together by monstrous, demonic corruptions. She turns and glares back at the city through fiery, furious eyes, her teeth gnawing at the gums. At last she returns her gaze into the snowy forests to the north, pushing onwards, hobbling on twisted, broken legs, leaving a bloody trail in the snow. She was Javanka. She is the Stygian Rod. And her rule of undeath in the waking world has only just begun. And that is where our series ends. So, thank you to our players. I hope you all enjoyed this. Thank you to our viewers. I hope you guys enjoyed this as well. I'll see you all in our next stream, but until then, head over to wildewitch.com, check us out there. Join us in our Discord to jump in a game yourself. Keep up to date with all of our announcements. If you want to watch more, you can subscribe to us here, follow us here, or check us out on YouTube where we've got our VODs. And, as always, may the ever-burning light forever guide your steps. Laters.